Before you make your first $10,000 online, you need to make your first $100 online. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that step by step without having to learn a brand new skill. Before we get started, I'm going to share my screen here in just a minute. My name is Brian O'Neill. I run 2 online school communities where we teach you how to do one thing: turn your existing set of skills into a sellable offer within 90 days. Whether it's from the skills that you have from your 9-to-5 job, a life transformation that you went through, or maybe you have an interest or a hobby on the side that you've developed over the years and you've thought about starting a business. There's no need for you to learn something brand new. You already have skills. You already know how to do stuff. In a lot of cases, you're getting paid to do said stuff like your 9-to-5 job. So it's about time you got paid for it. And I'm going to give you some guidance on how to do that. So what I'm going to do here is share my screen, and we're going to open up one of my favorite tools, which is ChatGPT. I use it every single day. I highly recommend this service. If you don't have an account, stop the video, go into ChatGPT, chatgpt.com, and you can get a free account. I have the paid version, which is $20 per month. And I mean, you pay that for Netflix. So this is going to give you a way bigger return than pretty much anything that you're buying at this point for $20. Huge bang for your buck. I wish I had it when I was trying to start my own business. I had to do this the old-fashioned way and do a bunch of research. So here's what I want you to think about when you open up ChatGPT. There's a couple of things you can do. You can talk into it, which I love to do. I love to just hit this dictate button and speak into it, and then it transcribes. I believe you have to have the paid version for that, but we're going to type, and we're just going to type what we want to do, what we want to accomplish. I want to earn my first $100 online, but have no idea where to start. What skills do I have that are transferable to an online business based on my job as? Now, you put your own job in here. And I don't have a job. I've been out of corporate since 2020. And I'm not going to use my former job, which was a sales manager. I'm just going to make one up here so that I can show you how to build this from scratch and that I'm not cheating, because I know sales. So I'm going to go with something I don't really know a lot about. So as a human resources manager, I want to keep this super simple and avoid overthinking. I want to get something launched fast, okay? Because we want to make $100. That's all. That's the only goal, is to get something launched and make $100. So put that prompt in. It will be in the description so you can copy and paste it. What it's going to do, it's going to say, hey, this is what you have as an HR manager that can transfer online. Here's a quick list: resume writing and optimization. You know what makes a good resume. Of course, you've seen a bunch of them. So you could do a PDF guide or a quick audit service, 5 resume fixes that get you noticed. Like, that jumps off at me already. I like that. Interview prep. The reason these skills are so transferable and so good is that everyone's trying to get jobs. Everyone's trying to get a better resume. Everyone's trying to do better interviews, looking for jobs. Like, this is big. LinkedIn profile tune-up. I like that a lot. Like, this is really good. Then it says my recommendation for speed. It's giving me what I asked it for. Start with a simple PDF guide for job seekers. It's a huge market, true, easy to create, and you can price it at 7 to 20 to hit your $100 goal fast. So it's already giving me a title. This is how advanced AI is getting. The HR Insider's Job Application Checklist, 7 fast fixes to land more interviews. All right. Then it's going to give me the steps. Pick your idea, brain dump everything you know in bullet points, turn it into a simple Google Doc or Canva PDF. Don't overthink it, just clear info. I would totally recommend that. Make it a Google document and then have a cover that's made in Canva, or hire somebody on Fiverr to make the cover for you. Then you launch it by posting in Facebook groups or asking family and friends to share, or sharing it on your LinkedIn, especially if that's your spot, right, as an HR person. Do you want help outlining? All right, so I'm going to go with the recommendations, and I'll just say this one right here. Let's go with this title. So just copy and paste it. What is the next step? Okay, quick brain dump. The reason that this is so important, the brain dump, and I'm going to sit here and talk to you about the brain dump real quick, and something that I use all the time, which helps me write stuff, If you go to loom.com, and I'm going to once again share my screen here with this super awesome tool that I use. This is a screen share application where you can record videos and share your screen at the same time. And I love it. I use it every single day in my business, and it's really, really great pricing for what you get. You can use the starter, which is $0. It's free. And you get up to 25 videos, 5-minute screen recordings, and you get transcriptions. So what that means is you could literally sign up for Loom, open up a recording, and talk into it for 5 minutes. And then you are going to get a transcript. And then you're going to copy that transcript, right? And then you're going to go back to ChatGPT, this section right here, and you are going to paste your transcript in here. And then you're going to basically have your entire book done. So think about everything that you know, do the brain dump, everything that you know about all of these questions right here, right here. What are the 7 business mistakes that people make? Answer all these questions. And then once you have that, then you'll get the Google Docs. So now what I'm going to do, just for the sake of time here, because I don't know anything about this. All right, so what we're going to do now is type this prompt in just to save time because I haven't done the brain dump, but assume you have my brain dump and all questions answered. Write out the document for me. And I hit send. Now it's going to start writing it. And the good thing about this is that this is in your voice because you did the brain dump and you're not plagiarizing. Now, what you're going to want to do is, again, you might want to get variations of the title. Like you could ask it, hey, give me better titles. Give me 5 different variations, like make the title shorter, like make it speak directly to this target audience. There's a lot of ways you can tweak the title. And don't spend a ton of time here because you can always go back and change the title later. That's the beauty of an online product, a digital product. So here's the intro. Here's the first mistake. Here, this checklist gives you 7 fast fixes you can apply today to stand out and get hired faster. Now, one thing I want to just clear the air with here is that just because this is short and not super long doesn't mean it's not worth $10 or $20. It solves a problem, which is you're going to stand out and get hired faster or get hired, period. So if you can deliver that result because you've been in HR for 10, 15, 20 years and you know how to make people stand out and you're giving this information and you're selling it like the value's there, it might be worth more than $20. I want you thinking about it this way. If you're helping somebody get a job that pays them $100,000 per year, do you think they would be willing to pay $20? I asked this question of somebody years ago who I was coaching on a live, I was on TikTok live actually, and they helped people write resumes, but they were doing it for free. I said, that's such a valuable service. You have no idea. And I polled the audience and I said, what would you pay to hire someone to write your resume for you and coach you through the interview if you were going to get a 6-figure job? And someone said $1,000. And I was like, there you go. That's all the validation you need right there. So you've got the document written out. So what I would look at doing is just simply copying and paste everything, the whole document, and turn it into a Google document. I've got a document here that I can share with you, and then just go ahead and make it your own, like format it. Here's the title. You can make the title different. You can just change the way that this is written, but you've got like a working copy here and just work on this. I mean, obviously you're not going to launch this thing in 10 minutes, but you can see how far we're getting and what the process is. The key is to not overthink this, because this is where people get stuck, is they overthink. So if I'm going back to ChatGPT here, drop this into Google Docs or Canva, add a clean title page and save as a PDF. Do you want help writing a simple LinkedIn post or caption to sell it next? Then I would think, here's what I would think about now. All right, I've got the document. Now, how do I sell this? How do I sell this and get paid? Because this is probably what you would be thinking next. It's like, all right, I got this book, I got this checklist. Now what do I do? Pick a way to get paid. Fastest is PayPal or Stripe. I would look at setting up a Stripe account. You could use PayPal for this $100 lesson, but eventually you're going to need Stripe. Very simple. Just go to Stripe and set up an account. And then you can also set up PayPal if you wanted to. You don't need a website for either one. Set up delivery. So if somebody wants it, this again, you're making $100. Get their email, all right, and manually send it. Just send it to them via email. If you want to automate this, you can use a site like Gumroad, or you can use system.io, and you could build a landing page, you could build a funnel. But if you just want to create something and start telling people about it fast without overthinking it, letting your brain get in the way, here's a LinkedIn post. I've reviewed thousands of job applications as an HR manager. Most people blow it before they even get to the interview. I love that. I just created a fast checklist. Here it is. Want to stand out? Grab it here. Payment link. DM me if you want a quick review after you apply it. If you want a quick review after you apply, which could be a lead in to like some additional coaching, right? If you're an HR manager and you want to become a coach, or you want to have some other type of paid product that you could give, that you could sell them into. So these are really, I wouldn't overthink any, like this will work. This will work if you actually do it. And that's the key, is none of this is perfect. None of this is like, this is the absolute 100% way to do it. The key is to do it and not overthink it. And you can always come back later and make it better. But there is no excuse, zero, for you. I'm going to actually look you here. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. There is literally no excuse for you to not make $100 online. If you've been in a corporate job for 5+ years and you're making 6 figures, you cannot sit here and tell me that you don't have the ability to make $100 online using what you already know how to do. So these are your action items for this video. That's it. Get ChatGPT, grab my prompt, go through the entire tutorial and figure out what you could sell. Make $100. Even if you never sold anything beyond that, you would still prove to yourself that you have the ability to make money online and you've never made $1 online. And if people start buying it, you get 5 people to pay you $20 or 10 people to pay you $10, whatever it is, you have proven that people value your skills once again, and they will pay you. And then you could turn it into something else. Then you can automate it and build landing pages and run ads and just do more of what you were already doing to get the $100. All right. Don't waste any more time watching and listening to me. Get to work.